Hey there, Noemi here, and on today's episode of Noemi Cooks and Tells, I'm going to show you a slightly different way to cook fish rather than maybe the same old baked or deep fried or pan fried recipe you might be used to. So I'm going to show you a great quick fish recipe called escabeche, and escabeche is cooked all the way through, so it's not to be confused with ceviche, because ceviche is usually raw fish slash seafood, and it's usually cooked in the acidity of the marinade, and that marinade is usually made up of like lemon juice or lime juice. So this is going to be like a Puerto Rican style escabeche, or at least the style that my mom showed me. And moms know best. So the fish I'm cooking up is called amberjack. It's a light white tasting fish. I guess you could say it's sort of like mahi. And I gotta say, I'm real proud of this one because I caught this catch myself. So without further ado, let's get to cooking. All right, so here are the fillets. We're going to go ahead and cut these up smaller in about 1 inch cubes or so that way when you cook them up, they cook all evenly and much faster. That's how we're going to make this a nice, quick, easy recipe. So once you got them all cut up into smaller pieces, you're going to season it with some salt and pepper to taste. It won't need too much because, it's fish, so it doesn't need a lot. And once you got it all seasoned, make sure you mix it all in together. Other than the fish, you'll just need a few more ingredients like some minced garlic, some butter, some sliced white onions, and some olives. And you're going to want to get the olives with the pimientos in them, and sliced olives preferably, just to make your job much easier. Then in a pan, you're going to want to fill it up with about 2/3 cup of water, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan, and get it nice and hot and put in the butter. You're going to want it to a roiling boil and throw in the fish, and you're going to stir it every now and then so that way the fish is cooked all the way through, where you don't see any more transparency and then it's all completely white. So let just that cook off in that water with the butter. And as always, the full ingredients and recipe instructions are going to be down in the description below, so that way you can go ahead and follow along with us too. Once you got your fish all the way cooked, you're going to put it off to the side on a plate, dump out the water with the butter, and get your pan nice and hot again and drizzle in some olive oil. You're going to want to use quite a bit because we're about to pan fry some onion and garlic. I just love the smell of onion and garlic frying up, don't you? So once those are nice and fragrant, you're going to go ahead and make a little space in the middle so you can throw in your olives and your fish. You want them to get nice and goldeny brown and soak in some of that flavors from the onion and the garlic. You can also add in some more olive oil as you're cooking this some more, just like I just did. And that way it'll help from having the fish and the onions and the olives stick to the pan. Unless you have a very nice non-stick pan that actually works. So go ahead and mix everything all in together. Watch your heat. You don't want to have it too hot where it'll burn the fish because it is already cooked. But once you get it to the nice goldeny brown liking that you want, go ahead and put it off to the side. And this is pretty much done. You can go ahead and enjoy it now, or you can let it cool off, store it in a mason jar or a bowl, and eat it how it's meant to be eaten. Let it sit overnight in the fridge and let those flavors really soak into the fish. Mm-mm-mm. Enjoy it the next day because this dish is best served cold. Buen provecho. So I hope you guys get to try this recipe at home and that you love it too. Leave me a comment down below. I want to know what other great fish slash seafood recipe you guys enjoy. And hey, I might just make that my next video too. So in the meantime, please be sure to check out some of my other great recipe videos. And I hope you subscribe and hit that notification bell because I'll be posting new videos every other week. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.